bread? It's a bottom sandwich? Hello, it is I, KazCassidy. Yep, I had to pee, so we had to take a little bit of an early admission. But we're here now. Welcome inside the caster studio. Because I didn't want to play a video game today because my fingies hurt. We're gonna do some voice acting. Because I used to be an actor in high school and possibly in college, but you don't get to know that. But we're here today, and there are a couple monologues I know I want to do. And there are some things that I wanted to, just prove that I'm a serious person. I'm a serious person sometimes. Just to counteract all the bottom talk we had yesterday. There's a lot of bottom talk, so we're working on it. Yumi, hi, hello. You have things to do so you won't talk, but I couldn't miss this. Well, I appreciate for coming to the caster studio. Today we'll be going through monologues. If you have any monologues let me know. I'm gonna try and keep them a little bit serious. But thank you so much everyone for coming. And let me do a quick check. I need to make sure that my audio is not too out of whack, because I will be actually turning off like the background music throughout these scenes. And if anyone I know would like to be involved in this and would like to get on a VC, there are a couple scenes I want to run. If any of you guys have seen the scene from Little Women, I'd love to do that. In Before I Have No Mouth, and I Must Scream. Yumi, we're on the same wavelength. I don't have it written out, but I love that monologue. I love that monologue. I do want to start early with some like Shakespeare, just to go with that, because that actually is that is the Shakespeare is what I was trained on when I was originally doing an actor stuff. How does this sound right now in terms of balance? Because right now the background music should be pretty low if I'm kept the right settings. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Okay. Let me do a quick switch there. Hello, Steven. Hello, Steven. Hi. We're doing acting and monologues. I hope you like listening to me be self-indulgent, because we're gonna be doing some speeches. And if you have anything you like, let me know. I was originally a comedic actor, as a character actor. They didn't let me do serious stuff until the one time I did, and I got very little screen time for the stage play I was on, but I was okay with it because I got to sing. Ray, you've been depressed all day, but well, I mean, hope it's not actually. Yumi, what the fuck? Stop getting in my head. I have the war speech from Capaldi. I have the Capaldi speech queued up. What the fuck, dude? Okay, sorry. Okay, we're gonna do some iambic pentameter, okay? All right, fine. Let me find my first one here. I need to very quickly just listen to. What do we have here? We're going to start with the prototypical like monologue, because I'm just like, oh, everyone, we need to get the stupid one out of the way. So we're gonna do Hamlet. Okay? So this is Hamlet 3, scene 1. So this is the big one. I was in a really bad short film where we re-abridged it and made an art house like Tarantino parody. So we're gonna do it, okay? Okay, so just give me 1 second to put on my serious face. Would it make sense for me not to be in regular Kaz? Would it make sense for me to be in like a different skin? Who's to say? But let's try it here. Let me see if I can get my inflections right. My head all up and turned. Okay, let's see. All right. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. Die. To sleep. No, no more. And by asleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation, devoutly to be wished. To die. To sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come. When we have shuffled off this mortal coil, please, it must give us pause. There's the respect. That makes calamity of so long life. But who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, the spurns that patient merit unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would these fardels bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country, from whose bourne no traveller returns, the puzzle's will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than to fly to others that we know not of. This conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue or resolution is sickled o'er with a pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment, with disregard the currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you now, thy fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons, be all my sins remembered. All right, sweet. We got the boring one out of the way. Hello. Oh, hi, Chris. Cool. All right, have a good one, Trey. Have a good one. Let me see. Can I get the Capaldi war speech? Doctor Who monologue. And while this is happening, I'm gonna restart the music. Let's see. Da 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 bum ba do 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 do. Can I please? I really, Yumi, I know you can't answer because you have stuff to do, but I was like, I'd love to do this scene in with Wilf and with Wilf and Ten, if you know the scene with the radiation. Okay, so I need to find the Zygon inversion speech. I get the full transcript. Oh, perfect. Someone did. Where does this start? Where does this start? So this is the scale. This is gonna be really confusing to people who don't know. No, yeah. You know, I could do so much more. Wilf, it's been an honor. Okay, all right, let's see. So there's gonna be a lot of going back and forth. This is a full ass scene, by the way. So this is gonna be a lot of people talking, a lot of moving around here. All right, let's check here. This is the Zygon inversion. Doctor Who. Okay. Oh, I accidentally dropped that out of there. Why is my voice not okay? So my okay, all right. Well, I hope you all are enjoying. This is gonna be a bit ludicrous here. I hope you're okay with that. Okay, so in this scene, we have two opposing sides, with basically they have the fate of two large armies, large groups of people facing off against each other. And we have the Doctor, Peter Capaldi, this is Dr. 12, and Clara Z and Clara Z. And they're fighting, they're talking about the merits of war. So we're going to go on ahead. I'm going to read every single part. So hopefully my inflections work better. Okay. Get some water for this one because this one gets pretty difficult. It's no good, Bonnie. You can't win. I don't care. Walks in for that. Hi, hello. Oh, hello, hi. Stop this, please. Let me take both of these boxes away. We'll forgive, we'll forget, and the ceasefire will stand. No. Doctor, which of these buttons do I press? Doctor, which one? Truth or consequences? Truth or consequences? This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Make your mind up time. One of those buttons will destroy the Zygons, release the imbecile's gas. The other one detonates the nuclear warhead under the Black Archive. It'll destroy everyone in London. Bonnie, sweetheart, one of those buttons will unmask every Zygon in the world. The other one cancels their ability to change form. It'll make them human beings forever. There are safeguards beyond safeguards. I did this on a very important day for me, and the ceasefire will stand. This is wrong. No, it's not. You are responsible for all the violence, all the suffering. No, I'm not. Yes, no. Yes, you engineered the situation, Doctor. This is your fault. No, it's not. It's your fault. I had to do what I've done. So did I. We've been left to fend for ourselves, and so's everyone. It's not fair. Oh! It's not fair. Oh, I didn't realize that it was fair. Well, you know what? My TARDIS doesn't work properly, and I don't have my own personal tailor. The things don't equate. These things have happened, Zygella. They are facts. You just want cruelty to beget cruelty. You're not superior to people who are cruel to you. You're just a whole bunch of new cruel people. A whole bunch of new cruel people being cruel to some other people who'll end up being cruel to you. The only way anyone can live in peace is if they're prepared to forgive. Why don't you break the cycle? Why should we? What is it you actually want? War. Right! And when this war is over, when we have your homeland free from humans, what do you think it's going to be like? Do you know? Have you thought about it? Have you given any consideration? Because you're close to getting what you want. What's it going to be like? Paint me a picture. Are you going to live in houses? Do you want people to go to work? Will there be holidays? Oh, well, will there be music? Do you think people will be allowed to play violins? Who's gonna make violins? Oh, well, you don't actually know, do you? Because, like every other tantruming child in history, Bonnie, you don't actually know what you want. So let me ask you a question about this brave new world of yours. When you've killed all the bad guys, when it's all perfect, just and fair, and when you have finally gotten exactly the way you want it, what are you going to do with the people like you? The troublemakers? How are you going to protect your glorious revolution from the next one? We'll win. Oh, will you? Well, maybe. Maybe you will win, but nobody wins for long. The wheel just keeps turning, so come on, break the cycle. Why are you still talking? Because I want to get you to see, and I am almost there. Do you know what I see, Doctor? A box with everything I need. A 50% chance for us two. And we're off! Fingers on the buzzers! Are you feeling lucky? Are you ready to play the game? Who's gonna be the quickest? Who's gonna be the luckiest? This is not a game! No, it's not a game, sweetheart, and I mean that most sincerely. Why are you doing this? Yes, I'd quite like to know that too. You set this up. Why? Because it's not a game, Kate. This is a scale model of war. Every war ever fought, right there in front of you. Because it's always the same. When you fire that first shot, no matter how right you feel, you have no idea who's going to die. You don't know whose children are going to scream and burn, how many hearts will be broken, how many lives shattered, how much blood will spill until everybody does what they were always going to have to do from the beginning. Sit down and talk! Listen to me. Listen, I just want you to think. Do you know what thinking is? It's just a fancy word for changing your mind. I will not change my mind. Then you will die stupid. Alternatively, you could step away from the box, you can walk right out that door, and you could stand your revolution down. No, I'm not stopping this, Doctor. I started it. I will not stop it. You think they'll let me go after what I've done? You're all the same. You screaming kids. You know what? Look at me. I'm unforgivable. Well, here's the unforeseeable. I forgive you, and after all you've done, I forgive you. You don't understand. You'll never... I don't understand. Are you kidding me? Me? Of course I understand. I mean, do you call this a war? This funny little thing? This is not a war. I have fought in a bigger war than you will ever know. I did worse things than you could ever imagine. And when I close my eyes, I hear more screams than anyone could ever be able to count. And do you know what you do with all that pain? Shall I tell you where to put it? You hold it tight till it burns your hand, and you say this: no one will ever have to live like this. No one else will have to feel this pain. Not on my watch. And then they put the two people put the boxes down. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I know. Well? It's empty, isn't it? Both boxes? There's nothing in them. Buttons? Of course! And you know how you know that? Because you start to think like me. It's hell, isn't it? No one should have to think like that, and no one will. Not on our watch. Gotcha? How can you be so sure? Because you have disadvantage, Zygella. I know that face. No, well... this is all very well, but we know the boxes are empty now. We can't forget that. No, but you've said that the last 15 times. And that's where I'm ending it, because at that point, Capaldi takes a sonic screwdriver and he erases some memory, but not both of them, just from one of them. But yes, that was a scene from the Zygon inversion from Doctor Who. How'd you like it? Hi, Death. Welcome to the show today. I'm doing monologues. Flash is also here. How did we feel about that? I felt like that went a little bit long. I hope you're okay with that. It felt fun. I enjoyed it. We're going through a bunch of monologues that I know, a bunch of stuff that I like. I don't have a like goal here, but if anyone wants to put one, go for it. There are a couple of like really small ones I want to do. Yumi, I think I can see those hearts there. I appreciate you. So yeah, there's a lot of things. I mean, like I wanted to get back into voice acting. I do feel like I go too far into, you know, exasperated, quick stuff. I'm trying my best not to overact, and I feel like I did a bit with that one. But I feel like there's a lot of manic in that scene, because it's just like such a fun scene for Peter Capaldi, and I think he really kills it. He does a good job. I feel like, do I need to do like a softer one? A softer one? I feel like I gotta find a softer one. Let me find some copyright-free romance music. We're gonna do some love confessions. That's not the one. That does not feel correct. Give me a second. I don't want a wedding one. I want like a forlorn one. Like somber. Ooh, maybe with a violin. Melancholic. Try this one here. Oh yeah, this can work. This is. I like this one. I'm gonna really quickly add the like here. No, Trey, we're not doing karaoke. We're adding. We're adding background music to this monologue. You guys read The Fault in Our Stars? Did you guys watch Tifios? Were you guys John Green girlies like I was? We're gonna do Augustus's eulogy. And this is The Fault in Our Stars. Trey, did you read? Trey, do you read? No. He's an author. What? Am I too old? Do people not know who John Green is? Huh? Okay, all right. We're gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna get my. Okay, so for context, The Fault in Our Stars is a novel about two teens with well, technically three teens with cancer. The girl is alive. The guy who I'm reading his eulogy for the girl, a pre-death eulogy he wrote for the girl, he's dead. He's dead. He's in the ground. He lit up like a Christmas tree. And I'm gonna put on the background music here, and this plays at the end of the movie. It's really good. It's a sad movie. I have it on my wall. I enjoy it a lot. So let's get started here, okay? How's the music? Pump it in? Okay, perfect. I'll jump in when I think the beat calls for it. Mr. Van Houten, I'm a good person, but a shitty writer. You're a shitty person, but a good writer. I think we'd make a good team. Now, I don't want to ask you for any favors, but if you have time, and from what I saw, you had plenty, please fix this for me. It's a eulogy for Hazel. She asked me to write one, and I'm trying, but I just could use a little flair. You see, the thing is, we all want to be remembered, but Hazel's different. Hazel knows the truth. She didn't want a million admirers, she just wanted one. And she got it. Maybe she wasn't loved widely, but she was loved deeply. And isn't that more than most of us get? When Hazel was sick, I knew I was dying, but I didn't want to say so. She was in the ICU when I stuck in for 10 minutes, and I just sat with her before I got caught. Her eyes were closed, her skin pale, but her hands were still her hands, still warm, and her nails were painted this dark blue black color, and I just held them. And I willed myself to imagine a world without us, and what that worthless world would worry, and what that would be. She's so beautiful. You don't get tired of looking at her, and you never worry if she's smarter than you, because you know she is. She's funny without ever being mean, and I love her. God, I love her. I'm so lucky to love her, Van Houten. You don't get to choose if you get hurt in this world, but you do have a say in who hurts you. I like my choices. I hope she likes hers. Okay? Hazel Grace. And scene. Yeah. I enjoy that. I enjoy that one. It's very much a teen lit banger, if you guys have ever seen that one. But yeah. The Fault in Our Stars. Ooh. Okay, alright. What do I want next? What do I want to do next? I'm looking at some monologues from TV. Okay, PSS, because you said it, I'll do the thing. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over and over again. There you go. Okay, sweet. How's it going? I'm looking for some male monologues here. I got something from BoJack Horseman, maybe? I've seen just Chicanery. I've watched the episode Chicanery and that's it. But you know what? We're gonna do free churro. Some Edgar Allan Poe. I'll do some Poe after this one, because last time I did an acting stream, I did do The Raven. Yeah, okay. So we'll do free churro. We'll do Chicanery, and then we'll find some Poe. Death, if you can find me a poem or a monologue and just put it in chat, let me know. But we're gonna work through this. We're gonna work through this, okay? So let's see. Let's get free. I'll do BoJack Horseman free churro. What background music do I want for this one? Don't want background music at all. Let me get some heavy rain. Let me just do rain no cop. What is this? All right, also this a loop. Okay, all right, let's do that one. Okay, I like this one. I like this one. We're gonna do. Okay, we ready? All right, this is Free Churro from BoJack Horseman. I'm auditioning for the role of Stanley Ipkiss from The Mask. Okay. I'm tying my hair back to make sure the talent oozes to the back of my ponytail right now. So that's why my head's doing this weird thing right now. But you're okay with that, guys. Okay. Actually, you know what? Time out, because this is BoJack Horseman. I do need to switch. I do need to very quickly switch outfits. Just to be in line with the theme. Let's do the theme. Go. All right, you sick fucks. Here you go. Some water. Not Auuuu. Auuuu is the way what you're looking for there. Okay. Let me make sure my levels are not out of whack when I do this. I turned off the boost on my thing. I hope I'm projecting enough here. I'm gonna actually do a little bit of artificial boosting. Just a little bit. Okay. So I stopped at a Jack in the Box on the way here, and the girl behind the counter said, "Hiya, are you having an awesome day?" Not, "How are you doing today?" No. "Are you having an awesome day?" Which is pretty shitty because it puts the onus on me to disagree with her. Like, if I'm not having an awesome day, suddenly I'm the negative one. Usually when people ask how I'm doing, the real answer is I'm doing shitty. But I can't say I'm doing shitty because I don't have a good reason to be doing shitty. So if I say I'm doing shitty, they say, "Oh, why? What's wrong?" And I have to be like, yeah, I don't know all of it. So instead of when people ask how I'm doing, I usually say I am doing so great. But when this girl at the Jack in the Box asked me if I was having an awesome day, I thought, well, today I'm actually allowed to feel shitty. Today I have a good reason. So I said to her, well, my mom died. And she immediately burst into tears. So now I have to comfort her, which is annoying. And meanwhile, there's a line of people forming behind me who are giving all these real judgy looks because I made the Jack in the Box girl cry. And she's bawling. And she's saying, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry." I'm like, no, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. And I would like to order a double Jack meal, and I've kind of got it somewhere to be. So maybe less with the crying and more with the frying. And the girl apologizes again, and she offers me a free churro with my meal. And as I'm leaving, I think, I just got a free churro because my mom died. No one ever tells you when your mom dies, you get a free churro. Okay, so we're gonna find chicanery? Alright, let's find chicanery. I'm looking. Let me find the chicanery monologue. Brother, may I have some oats? Okay, Death, do you have a Poe? Do you have a Poe? See. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the rain background now. It doesn't really make much sense for this one here. And we're gonna do some chicanery from Better Call Saul. Okay, all right. I gotta get a gruff. My voice has gotta be a bit gruffer, and I should probably not be. Here, let me get out a furry. All right, okay. So I'm in a suit. I'm Chuck. Annabelle, Lenore, the we can do Telltale Heart. We can do Telltale Heart. All right. Let's see. Okay. I need to get I need like something tinny to make a sound. Does that make sense? Wait. Did that pick up on the mic? No, that. How about this one? No, that's too much percussion. Ooh, yeah, that peaked it. Okay. Right. I hope you guys like this default ASMR while I'm trying to get this to actually like sound correct, right? Okay. I am not crazy. I'm not crazy. I know he swapped those numbers. I knew it was 1216, one after Magna Carta. As if I could ever make such a mistake. Never. Never. I just couldn't prove it. He covered his tracks. He got that idiot at the copy shop to lie for him. You think this is something? You think this is bad? This chicanery? He's done worse. The billboard. Are you telling me that a man just happens to fall like that? No. He orchestrated it. Jimmy. He defecated through a sunroof. And I saved him. And I shouldn't have. I took him into my own firm. What was I thinking? He'll never change. He'll never change. Ever since he was 9, always the same. Couldn't keep his hands out the cash jar, but not our Jimmy. Couldn't be precious Jimmy, stealing them blind. And he gets to be a lawyer. What a sick joke. I should have stopped him when I had the chance. And you have to stop him. Okay, so if I'm Chuck, who would be Saul? I mean, it's probably gonna be Henry. It's probably Henry. It's not the Gooner. God save me if we make Gooner. Oh, shoot. I think Henry. If anyone, Henry is the one doing this. Henry is the one doing this. Okay, so we're gonna do Telltale Heart. Okay. We're gonna do Telltale Heart. I'll put the rain music on, and you know what? We'll be Zach. We'll be Zach. It'll be a Zach reading, okay? Don't why do you guys always want the bruv? I have 2 British characters. What did Zach ever do to y'all? Okay, fine. Let's do the bruv. All right, here we go. You guys are menaces. I hope you know that. I have Zach specifically for creepypastas, motherfuckers. Okay, you filthy animals. Let's go. All right, let's do this. Ugh. Oish. Get myself in the fucking zone for this. Oh, all right, here we go. Ah. The Telltale Heart. True. Nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous. I have been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my sentence. sharpened my senses. Fucking hell. The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Above all was the sense of hearing acute. I heard all these things in the heaven and the earth. I heard many things in hell. How then am I mad? Hearken and observe how healthy, how calmly I can tell you the whole story. It is impossible to say how first the idea entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Object there was none. Passion there was none. I loved the old man. He had never wronged me, and he had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was his. It was his eye. One of his eyes resembled that of a vulture, a pale blue eye, with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold, and so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Now this is the point. You fancy me mad. Madmen know nothing, but you should have seen me. You should have seen how wisely I proceeded, with what caution, with what foresight, with what dissimulation I went to work. I was never kinder to the old man than during the whole week before I killed him. And every night, about midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it, oh, so gently. And then, when I had made opening sufficient for my head, I put in a dark lantern all closed so that no light shone out, and then I thrust my head. Oh, you would have laughed to see how cunningly I thrust it in. I moved it slowly, very, very slowly, so that I might not disturb the old man's sleep. It took me an hour to place the whole head within the opening so far that I could see him as he laid upon his bed. Oh, would a madman have been so wise as this? And then, when my head was well in the room, I undid the lantern cautiously. Oh, so cautiously, for the hinges creaked. I undid it just so much that a single thin ray fell upon the vulture eye. And this I did for 7 long nights. Every night just in midnight. I found the eye always closed, and so it was impossible to do the work, for it was not the old man who vexed me, but his evil eye. And every morning, when the day broke, I went boldly into the chamber, and spoke courageously to him, calling him by name in a hearty tone, and inquiring how he had passed the night. So, you see, you would have been right very a profound old man, indeed, to suspect that every night just at 12 I looked upon him while he slept. Upon the 8th night I was more than usually cautious opening the door. To watch his minute hand moves more quickly than did mine. Never before that night had I felt the extent of my own powers, of my sagacity. I would scarcely contain my feelings of triumph to think that there I was, opening the door, little by little, and he not even to dream of my secret deeds or thoughts. I fairly chuckled at the idea, and perhaps he heard me. But he moved on the bed suddenly, as if startled. Now, you may think that I drew back, but no. His room was as black as pitch with a thick darkness, for the shutters were close fastened through fear of robbers, and so I knew that he could not see the opening of the door, and I kept pushing it on steadily. And I had my head in, and was about to turn open the lantern when my thumb slipped upon the tin fastening, and the old man sprang up in the bed crying out, "Who's there?" Kept quite still, and I said nothing. For a whole hour I just did not move a muscle, and in the meantime I did not hear him lie down. He was still sitting up in the bed listening just as I have done, night after night, hearkening to the death watches in the wall. Presently I heard a slight groan, and I knew it was the groan of mortal terror. It was not a groan of pain or grief. Oh no, it was the low, stifled moan that arises from the bottom of a soul when overcharged with awe. I knew the sound. I knew the sound well. Many a terror that distracted me. Many a night, just at midnight when all the world slept, it has welled upon from my own bosom, deepening with its dreadful echo. The terrors distracted me, and I say I well knew. I knew what the old man felt, and I pitied him. Although I chuckled at heart, I knew that he had been lying awake ever since the first slight noise. When he had turned in bed, and his fears had been ever since growing upon him, he had been trying to fancy them causeless, but could not. He had been saying to himself, "It is nothing but the wind in the chimney. It is only a mouse crossing the floor. Or it's merely a cricket which has made a single chirp." Yes, he had been trying to comfort himself with these suppositions, but he had found all in vain, because death, in approaching him, had stalked him with his black shadow before him, and he enveloped the victim. And he was quite the mournful influence of the unperceived shadow that caused him to feel, although he neither heard nor saw, he did not head, to feel the presence of my head within the room. Now, when I had waited a long time very patiently without hearing him lie down, I resolved to open a very, very little crevice in the lantern, so I opened it. You cannot imagine how stealthily, until at length a single dim ray like a thread of spider shot out the crevice and fell upon the vulture eye. And it was open, wide open, and I grew furious as I gazed upon it. I saw it with perfect distinctness, all a dull blue, with a hideous veil over it that chilled the very marrow in my bones. But I could see nothing else of the old man's face or person, for I had the direct ray, as if by instinct, precisely upon the damned spot. And now I have not told you what you mistake for madness is but over acuteness of the senses. Now I say, there came to my ears a low, dull, quick sound, such a watch it makes when enveloped in cotton. I knew that sound well too. It was the beating of my old man's heart. The old man's heart. It increased my fury, as the beating of a drum simulates a soldier into courage. But even yet, I refrained and kept still. I scarcely breathed. I held the lantern motionless, and I tried how steadily I could maintain the ray upon that eye. Meantime, the hellish tattoo of the heart increased, and it grew quicker and quicker, and louder every instant. The old man's terror must have been extreme. It grew louder, I say. Louder every moment. Do you mark me well? I've told you that I am nervous, and so I am. And now at the dead hour of night, amid the dreadful silence of that old house, so strange a noise as this excited me to uncontrollable terror. Yet for some minutes longer I refrained and stood still. But the beating grew louder. I thought the heart must burst, and now a new anxiety seized me. The sound would be heard by a neighbor. The old man's hour had come, and with a loud yell, I threw open the lantern and leapt into the room. He shrieked once and once only. In an instant I dragged him to the floor and pulled the heavy bed over him, and I smiled gaily to find the deed far done so far. But for many minutes the heart beat on with a muffled sound. This, however, did not vex me. It would not be heard through the wall, and at length it ceased. The old man was dead. Now I removed the bed and examined the corpse. Yes, he was stone dead. And I placed my hand upon the heart and held it there for many minutes. There was no pulsation. He was stone dead. His eye would trouble me no more. If still you think me mad, you will think so no longer when I describe the wise precautions I took for the concealment of the body. Now the night waned and I worked hastily but in silence. First of all, I dismembered the corpse. I cut off the head and the arms and the legs. I then took up 3 planks from the flooring of the chamber and deposited all between the scantlings. I then replaced the boards so cleverly, so cunningly that no human eye, not even his, could have detected anything wrong. There was nothing to wash out, no stain of any kind, no blood spot, whatever. I had been too wary for that, and the tub had caught it all. And when I had an end of these labors, It was 4 o'clock, still dark as midnight. As the bell sounded the hour, there came a knocking at the street door. I went down to open it with a light heart. Now, but what had I now to fear? There entered 3 men who introduced themselves with perfect suavity as officers of the police. Now, a shriek had been heard by the neighbor during the night. Suspicion of foul play had been aroused. Information had been lodged at the police office, and the officers had been deputed to the premises. I smiled. But what had I to fear? I bade the gentleman welcome. The shriek, I said, was mine own in a dream. The old man I mentioned was absent in the country. I took my visitors all over the house. I bade them search, and to search well. I led them at length to his chamber. I showed them his treasures, secure, undisturbed. In the enthusiasm of my confidence, I brought chairs into the room and desired them here to rest from their fatigues, while I myself, in the wild audacity of my perfect triumph, placed mine own seat upon the very spot beneath which reposed the corpse of the victim. And the officers were satisfied. My manner had convinced them. I was singularly at ease, and they sat, and while I answered cheerily, they chatted of familiar things. But ere long, I felt myself getting pale, and I wished them gone. My head ached, and I fancied a ring in my ears, but still they sat and chatted. The ringing became more distinct. It continued and became more distinct. I talked more freely to get rid of the feeling, but it continued and gained definitiveness, until at length I found that noise was not within my ears. No doubt I now grew very pale, but I talked more fluently and with a heightened voice, yet the sound increased, and what could I do? It was a low, dull, quick sound, much such a sound as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I gasped for breath, and yet the officers heard it not. I talked more quickly, more vehemently, but the noise steadily increased, and I arose and argued about trifles in a high key and with violent gesticulations. But the noise steadily increased. Why would they not be gone? I paced to the floor to and fro with heavy strides, as if excited to fury by observations of the men, but the noise steadily increased. Oh God, what could I do? I foamed, I raved, I swore. I swung the chair upon which I had been sitting and grated upon the boards, but the noise arose all over and continually increased. It grew louder, 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 and still the men chatted pleasantly. They smiled. Was it possible they heard not? Almighty God, no, they heard. They suspected, they knew. They were making a mockery of my horror. This I thought and this I think, but anything was better than this agony. Anything was more tolerable than this derision. I could bear those hypocritical smiles no longer, and I felt that I must scream or die. And now, again, hark, louder, louder, louder. Villains, I shrieked. Dissemble no more, I admit the deed. Tear up the planks. Here is the beating of his hideous heart. Oh my God, guys, that was... Oh God, no more long form bruvs. That one hurt. Holy shit. Hi. Okay, how was that? How did we like that one? Was it good? Was it good? I hope it was good. Oh my God, a lot of people came and went during that. Hello and goodbye to Ikta. Hello and goodbye to Zale. Hello and goodbye to Bonkers. Yes, we were reading The Telltale Heart. It's a very famous poem by Edgar Allan Poe. I need to drink water. What the fuck, Death? That hurt. We're all in good fun. It's fine. Okay, we get one. We get one bruv monologue. Brother May, okay, yeah, Brother May have some oats. Let's find Brother May have some oats. Okay. Let me find Brother May have some oats. Give me a second. And my voice should be deep by now. Okay. Okay, I'll put the rain's gonna come back on in a second. Let me just... Brother, I have some oats. Joe Capo. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the shorts. I'm gonna be 13 days, guys. I have a long hiatus coming up. I'm going home for it's not Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I don't have a VTuber maker. I might stream. You might get some IRL Kaz material, but from just like the waist down. I'm gonna bring my guitar there. Okay, let's see. No, thank you, Death. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I want to make sure you guys are having a good time because it's really important, okay? This is for me, but it's also for you guys. So if you guys have anything you want, let me know and I'll do it within reason. Let me see. Where is Brother May I Have Some Oats? All right, let's switch over back to Rain. Can I do something funny with this? Okay, we're gonna try something here. Brother, may I have some oats? No. I am starving, brother. As am I, brother. The tall, skinny figure has his... Oh. No, this is... Okay, so you guys can see the whole thing. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Ugh. Okay, yeah. This is just gonna be a Zach. Let me do Zach. I'm gonna do a Zach. This is a Zach one. Brother, may I have some oats? No. I am starving, brother. As am I, brother. The tall, skinny figure has thrown the oats at me. Me, brother. I believe they have taken a liking to me. No, brother, I have seen this before. Many things. Many things. From the roaring beast that the tall, skinny figures crawl inside of to travel beyond the horizon. To how the figure weep when the other had fallen to a deep sleep. And from my experiences, I have learned that they will give extra oats to one of us before taking them to the shed of no return. They will do terrible things to us in that shed, brother. Lies. That shed is where the chosen ones go to dine without the tall, skinny gods. You were a fool, brother, and you shall be left behind in the mud with your backwards ideas. No, brother, you must believe me. Share with me the oats, and you shall not reach the desired girth for the tall, skinny ones. They will spare your life, brother. Aha, so this was all a plan to steal my oats. You are truly despicable, brother. I do not trust your lies. Brother, when they took me outside the region of the pointy fences, onto the roaring beast, and away over the horizon, I saw it. I was talking with taking to a gathering of these tall, skinny figures. They paraded me around, brother, and I saw the truth. I saw the tall, skinny figures consuming our flesh. Could not have been mistaken, brother. The smell of the flesh was surely one of us. They suspended the flesh above a fire and let it burn before consuming it. They did not just consume it either, brother. They took pleasure from this. Their mouths curved a wicked smile, and some even let out moans of satisfaction while consuming our flesh, brother. The figures are consumers, brother. They are no different than the furry red demon that consumed and terrorized us and the feathered ones. Your story amuses me, brother, but it does not convince me. I shall have these oats myself, and dine with the tall, skinny gods. I am sorry for you, brother. Your eyes cannot take the blinding light of the truth, and you scurry back into the cave. I shall take care of your spawn once they consume you, brother, as they have consumed your lover, our father, our mother, and many more. Hey! Oh, good morning, Mars. Hi. Hey. Hi, Mars. We're acting. We're acting. You missed it. We read the Telltale Heart for a long time as the bruv. How's it going, Mars? Let me go back to Okay, fine. Okay. Mars, because I'm not sure how long you were here. You get to have furry. You get furry. You get furry Kaz. We're doing monologues. We're doing monologues because I'm an actor. Sometimes I'm a serious actor. And sometimes I just need to put some music in the background. Yeah, furry Kaz, get your licks in now. Get your licks in now. Okay. I do need to find some. Oh God, let's see. All right. I need a scene partner. I need a scene partner for. I can't do the Little Women one. Okay. Let's see. Let me find some other monologues here. Let's see. What is a good monologue here? No, I need. It needs to be. I like the you ever watch the movie Little Women, the one with Saoirse Ronan and Timothy Chalamet? Let's see. I don't know the Fallout 4 intro. I'm sorry. It's hard to cold read. Oh, come on. All right, I'm gonna find a musical monologue. How about? No, not that one. Ooh, there's some good monologues from this. I recognize some of these. Ooh, what about Book of Mormon? Actually, no, that's gonna get me in trouble. I can't do that. Okay, shoot. I'm looking for some monologues from television stuff. Holy crap, why is every monologue from TV just Better Call Saul? Except for one which is from Fleabag? Okay. And if any of you guys have anything, any monologues that I might know, I don't know War Never Changes, I'm sorry. God, I really want to like do love confessions are fun. I like love confessions. Mars, what were you doing? These are some weird ones they picked from here. Oh, wait, actually, time out. No, there's more Tifios. I love Tifios. I just did one of them. Okay, so this is from the same one. This is from the same movie from earlier. For those who don't know, I love John Green. John Green's one of my favorite teen authors. This is gonna be Isaac's eulogy for Gus. This is Tifios. Have none of you guys read The Fault in Our Stars? I really want someone to know what it's from. Okay. Okay, let me get my romantic one. The person who's the original actor for this monologue is Nat Wolff, actually Nat Wolff, so I can keep the ears on for this time. He also went on to play the American Death Note Light Yagami, or Light Turner. And he was in some other things. He was in Paper Towns. But this is a short monologue. This is his eulogy for his best friend who is dying of cancer. He did indeed light up like a Christmas tree. So let me go ahead. I'll put on the music here. Augustus Waters was a cocky son of a bitch, but we forgive him. We forgive him, not because he had a heart as good as his real one, it did suck, or because of his superhuman handsomeness, or because he got 18 years when he should have gotten more. I'm assuming you've got some time, you interrupting bastard. I mean, seriously. Augustus Waters talked so much that he'd interrupt you at his own funeral. And he was pretentious. Sweet Jesus, I never understood a word out of that kid's mouth. I mean, who talks like that? But I'll say this. When the scientists of the future show up at my house with robot eyes, and they tell me to try them on, I'll tell the scientists to piss off. Because I don't even want to see a world without Augustus Waters. And then, of course, you know, having made my point, I will put on my robot eyes, because, I mean, robot eyes. So, like, anyway. Augustus Waters, my friend. Godspeed. God damn it. Yeah, that's one. That's one. There's a lot of things going on with it. It's a bit rush. Let's see. What else do I have going on? I'm gonna put on the thing in the back real quick. Put the music back on. And I'm gonna keep digging through some more of these monologues here. Let's check here. Why is there a wait? There's a pitch perfect. Is that something I'm looking? Network Clueless is good. Clueless is good. Lot of Easy A has a lot of things in here. Wow, that's impressive. Movie monologues for teens. Why is this all the Breakfast Club? It's all the Breakfast Club. Also, it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I was robbed. Huh. What about my dramatic monologue? Nope, that's there. Give me 1 minute. No, what? Okay, this is just sad. Give me some 1 minute monologues. I need something that I can really sink my teeth into. My werewolf teeth Uuuuu. Let me look for some good Broadway monologues. What can I work with here? I also think my background music is a little bit loud. I'll drop it down a bit. Okay, so then there's that. Can I get a good compendium here? NYC casting. Why are all these the juniors? Okay. Oh my god, there's so much near. There's Fight Club, there's 24. There's one for Boy Meets World? There's Design Women, Dexter, Firefly, Frasier, House MD? News Radio, The Office. The Office UK though. Belushi. Ooh, Scrubs. 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 Love Always, Merchant of Venice, Once Upon a Mattress. Oh, Romeo and Juliet. Scrambled Eggs. Snoopy. Snoopy. Ice Andronicus. Oh, hey Aaron, what's up? Don't worry, we're looking for we're doing monologues here, and we're just going through whatever we think sounds cool. So I've been in a bit of a dry spell. I'm trying to figure out what it was. So how about we do a monologue from Alien 3? American Pie. American Psycho. We're gonna do American Psycho first, and then we can do. Well, the thing is, like, it's not gonna be an issue with copyright if I don't play any music behind it. We're fine. So we're gonna do American Psycho, and okay, right. We'll do that one, and then I will find the lemons. We'll do that, then the lemons one. Okay. So for context, in this scene, Christian Bale Batman is brutally bludgeoning a man to death while talking about Phil Collins. Oh, hi, Doug. You came in for a weird time. All right, and scene. Ha! Do you like Phil Collins? I've been a big Genesis fan ever since the release of their 1980 album, Duke. Before that, I didn't really understand any of their work. Too artsy, too intellectual. It was on Duke where Phil Collins' presence becomes more apparent. I think Invisible Touch with the group's undisputed masterpiece. It's an epic meditation on intangibility, and at the same time, it deepens and enriches the meaning of the preceding three albums. Christy, take off your robe. Listen to the brilliant ensemble playing of Banks, Colin, and Rutherford. You can practically hear every nuance of every instrument. Sabrina, remove your dress. In terms of lyrical craftsmanship, the sheer songwriting, the album hits a new peak of professionalism. Sabrina, why don't you dance a little? Now take the lyrics to Land of Confusion. In this song, Phil Collins addresses the problems of the abusive political authority. In Too Deep is the most moving pop song of the 1980s about monogamy and commitment. The song is extremely uplifting. Their lyrics are as positive and affirmative as anything I've heard in rock. Chrissy, get down on your knees so Sabrina can see your ass. Phil Collins' solo career seems to be more commercial and therefore more satisfying in a narrower way, especially songs like In the Air Tonight and Against All Odds. Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it. But I also think that Phil Collins works best within the confines of a group than as a solo artist. And I stress the word artist. This is Susudo, a great song, a personal favorite. Yeah, okay. All right, so let me find the lemons. Lemons Portal 2. Lemons Portal 2. Lemons Portal 2. Yeah. All right. Let me find some non-copyright music for this. I get business music, no copyright. Not that, no.
Hey travelers, welcome to this Poidia channel. Hopefully, you are always healthy.
Alright, this one says no copyright in there.
In this video, I'll give you a cool cinematic back sound recommendation that's perfect for your movie. Don't forget to press the red subscribe button and turn.
Nope. Give me a second here. Perfect, this works. Okay. All right. So we're doing lemons? We're doing lemons? All right. All right. I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give you Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down. There we go. Lemons, yay. Woo, lemons. Okay. Cool. All right, back to the music. Looking around for some other stuff here. There's a lot. Okay. Yeah, if anyone's got, again, I do take requests. If anyone has anything in there, I'm trying to find something more serious, because I'm a serious person. about... I want something romantic. Please, please, something good. No, not Bonnie. Bonnie and Clyde's a different kind of romantic than what I'm looking at here. Ooh, Capote. Captain America, Carlito's Way, Casablanca. Why is there so much chasing Amy? Anyway, how's everyone doing today? I mean, like, I feel like I haven't asked you many questions. I've just been reading for a long time. A long time. Doing well? Good to hear it, Death. Good to hear it. Okay. How about... You're playing Tekken 8? Oh, no. Wait, Clive's it? Already? That's the one? Huh. Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, it's in the game, so it counts. It counts. What do I have in here? Do we? No. All the Fight Club ones are paywalled. Why is the Fight Club ones are paywall? What the fuck? Okay. Bunny Girl, no, not that. Give me something modern. How about not Glengarrigan Ross, Gods and Generals, God Monsters, Godfather? Oh, these are very serious. Green Mile, Groundhog Day, Gets Coming to Dinner, Guys and Dolls, Half. Wow, Half has a lot of monologues here. What the fuck? Okay. Ooh, Heathers, yay. Heathers. I think I found one. We're gonna work with this one here. Turn that down. This is the Heathers one. This is... Okay, this is JD. This is JD coming up to Veronica's room, because reasons. They will be explicitly clear. This is the Heathers film, not the musical. All right, and oh shit, I need to look like a mess. Is this, do I put Gooner on here? I think we do Gooner. I think Gooner is the one here, right? Yeah, it's Gooner. Okay. Perfect. Right. Whew. All right. Oh, can't believe you did it. I was teasing. I loved you. Sure, I was coming up here to kill you, but first I was going to try and get you back with my amazing petition. Shame you can't see what our fellow students are really signed. Listen. We students at Westerberg High will die. Today our burning bodies will be... I'm gonna restart that. Restarting. Okay. Can't believe you did it. It was teasing. I loved you. Sure, I was coming up here to kill you, but first I was gonna try and get you back with my amazing petition. It's a shame you can't see what our fellow students are really signed. Listen. We students at Westerberg High will die. Today our burning bodies will be the ultimate protest to a society that degrades us. Fuck you all. It's not very subtle, but neither is blowing up a whole school now, is it? Now talk about your packs, eh? When our school blows up tomorrow, it's gonna be the kind of thing that affects a whole generation. It'll be the Woodstock of the 80s, damn it. Veronica, we could have roasted marshmallows together. Okay. Doug, I would once again like to ask, would you like to buy a punctuation mark? Please, Doug. Use periods. I'm trying to figure out where to break up your sentences. It's very difficult for me. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Do I... Trying to find a rom-com one here. Because I love doing confessions. Confessions are fun. What's your guys' favorite rom-coms? I like the ones that end terribly. I like 50-50. I like 500 Days of Summer, which I've been told is a red flag. If I'm being honest, I kind of see it. We're on M. Okay. There's Mean Girls. There are a couple Mean Girls ones. That'll be fun. Men with Brooms, Michael Collins, Midnight Six Baby, Minority Report, Misery, Missing, Moby Dick, Modern Times, Mommy Dearest, Ooh, Monster, Moonlit Mile, Moulin Rouge, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Okay. Naked Lunch? Huh? Everyone Picks Not Networked, Night of the Living Dead, Night on Earth, 9 to 5, Nixon, No Country for Old Men, Notebook. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, how long until I have to look for animated speeches? How long until I have to do anime dubs? And how long do I have to before I do like prompts? Prompts will be a fun one, I think. Okay. Platoon, Playing My Heart, Pleasantville. I promise I'm more cultured. I know more movies. I just don't know where I can find the monologues. Is it Punch Drunk Love? Which show is fun? Reality Bites. Ratatouille. What? Okay. The fun set there. Reservoir Dogs, Revolutionary Road runs through it. Repetition, Rocky. Rocky? Rushmore. Oh, what's this set here? T through Z. That's wait, what are the Team America World Police ones? Oh, that's funny. That's a funny one. Is this I Drink Your Milkshake? Oh, Truman Show, Truman Show, Truman Show. Okay, Truman Show it is. Let me get that on there. The one, okay. Making sure it's not an issue. Yep. All right. Sweet. 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 We're gonna do a monologue from the Truman Show. Yay! I love this movie. It's my. I have the screenplay is actually like on my shelf. I could have just done it. I should have just done it. I could have grabbed it. We would have been fine. Okay, so this is we're gonna be doing 2 parts in this one. We're gonna be doing Christoph, the man who was who basically took this young child from birth, put him on a TV show in a fake world. That's Truman, and it's him trying to tell him not to escape the giant dome, and that he's been living in his entire life. He's about 30-ish, 30 plus. So it's a big allegory for the cave. So let's work through this here together, y'all. Okay. Get this set up here. Show. All right. And see, I want to talk to him. Truman. Truman, you can speak. I can hear you. Who are you? I am the creator of a television show that gives hope and joy and inspiration to millions. And who am I? You're the star. Was nothing real? You were real. That's what made you so good to watch. Listen to me, Truman. There's no more truth out there than there is in the world I created for you. Same lies, the same deceit. But in my world, you have nothing to fear. I know you better than you know yourself. You never had a camera in my head. And you're afraid. That's why you can't leave. It's okay, Truman. I understand. I've been watching you your whole life. I was watching when you were born. I was watching when you took your first step. I watched you on your first day of school. The episode when you lost your first tooth. You can't leave, Truman. You belong here. With me. Talk to me. Say something. Hell, say something. God damn it. You're on television. You're live to the whole world. Well, in case I didn't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And scene. Okay, all right. So I'm woefully understanding that the amount of monologues and speeches that I'm trying to find on these like sites that are giving me this stuff, not great. Not good. Not great. Not good. And I'm very much stalling. I need something else to be here. Because I'm scared I'm not entertaining right now as I search for these monologues. Ooh. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I think that's the vibe. I feel like that's the vibe. At the same time, it has only been an hour and 35 minutes. I feel like I need to be longer. What else is there? Because I'm really sorry, guys. I should have planned this out more. I should have planned this out so much more. Nikes. Okay. Oedipus, the one where he sleeps with his mom. Richard the Third. You want the one who knocks? Oh, hi, Yumi. Oh, shit, Yumi. I gotta find more Doctor Who ones. Let me find it. All right. We'll do funny. We'll do the Breaking Bad thing. By Walter Schweitz. Okay. Let me get into a register for I want to get into a register for like Skylar really quickly. Well, please, let's both stop of us trying to justify the whole thing and just admit you're in danger. Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? Do you know how much I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what could happen if I suddenly decide to stop going into work? A business big enough that could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. It disappears. It ceases without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to. So let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think that's me? No. I am the one who knocks. There we go. I know I'm not Doctor Who. Ninth Doctor. Oh, shoot. No, that's fine. Okay, I know that one. Okay. Ninth Doctor go extinct. I gotta find the one there. Dalek. This is the episode is called Dalek, but I need to know the full one here. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot how blunt Christopher Eccleston is for this one. Okay. All right. Let me really quickly, I will get my soundboard here. We'll do it. We'll do this one. Where is my set? Where's my, I need my beep button. Where's my beep button? Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, we'll do it. See. All right then. If you want orders, follow this one. Yourself. The Daleks must survive. The Daleks have failed. Why don't you finish the job and make the Daleks extinct? Rid the universe of your filth. Why don't you just... You would make a good Dalek. Not the best. Okay. Where is the... Okay. Wait. Super? Hi, Super! Wants you to raid you so... Wait, Super. I need you to clarify. I need you to clarify, Super. Is she wanting me to raid into her or the other way around? I can't tell because I can leave at any point. Okay. So like, I thought Super and Mo were having a party. I thought they were having a Sonic party. All right, Super. When we're done, we'll raid. It'll be like another 15 minutes, maybe at minimum. Okay. Okay. So who wants to help me improv something here? I want. Let me. I want to try something. I want to try something new. Do you think I can improv a love confession? Do you guys think I can improv a love confession? What? Yeah, I can't, Doug, I can't say the thing. I can't say the actual lines in this one. And in context, it makes sense. Have you seen Doctor Who? It makes a lot of sense. The freaking plunger monsters are terrifying. Yeah, I can, let me see. I feel like I can, I can improv, I can improv something. I've watched enough rom-coms. I'm romance poisoned, I think. Are there any more? Are there any other? Are there other Doctor Who ones I'm missing out on? I can't do Trenzalore because that involves screaming, and it's like 10 at night. 10 at night. Ooh, okay. The Wilfred one. Okay. All right. Let's see that. Let me see that here. Dun, dun, dun. Let me search. This is the 4 knocks. Or is this the 3 knock? 4 knocks. Doctor Who. Scene. I know, it makes me cry. Hey, Ace, we've been reading a lot of Doctor Who. Let me do script. Can I get the script? Knock. Because I mean, well, Yumi, I was actually listening to, I didn't know what I was gonna do there. Let's see. Because I was thinking about like, oh, what am I gonna do for this? I was like, I want to be an actor again. I have very limited range in my stuff here, but I felt like I could do some things. But I have the scene. I have the scene. And we're gonna play Rain. We're gonna play Rain. Okay. Okay. So for context, this is the transcript from this is the last of the original run of David Tennant, who is actually 10. This is Doctor number 10. This is End of Time Part 2. We are doing the scene where he has just defeated the Master. Rassillion has, just been forced to his knees. The Time Lords and the Master disappear in a bright light. Gallifrey has faded from the sky. People are rejoicing. And we have Wilf, who is Donna Noble's grandfather, or related to Donna Noble. He's inside of a contraption. The Doctor is outside of the contraption. And we will start from some stuff. Okay. And that's the context I'm going to give you guys. That's the context for y'all. And let me begin the sound, and then we will... actually, I just realized, let's see this one. 4 knocks. 4 knocks by the 10th Doctor. We're going to put the rain in the background. Actually, let's do this with... Let's let this one sit without any noise. And let me do this, okay? Okay. All right. I'm alive? I'm alive? I'm still alive! They're gone. Yeah, good. If you could let me out. Yeah. Only this thing seems to be making a bit of noise. Master left the nuclear bolt running. It's gone into overload. And that's bad, is it? No, because all the excess radiation gets vented inside there. Invochi class contains it. All 500,000 raids. About to flood that thing. Oh! Well, yeah, better let me out then. Except it's gone critical. Touch one control and it floods. Even this would set it off. Oh, I'm sorry. Sure. Look, just leave me. Oh, okay, right then. I will. Because you had to go in there, didn't you? You had to go and get stuck. Oh, yes, because that's who you are, Wilfred. You were always this. Waiting for me all this time. No, really, just leave me. I'm an old man, Doctor. I've had my time. Well, exactly. Look at you. Not remotely important. But me, I could do so much more. So much more. This is what I get. My reward, and it's not fair. Ugh. I've lived too long. I've lived too long. No. 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 No, no, please don't. No, please. Doctor, please. No, please. Wilfred, it's my honor. Better be quick. 3, 2, 1. Ah, and then radiation poisoning. All the way. So much radiation poisoning. Yep. And I did a brief. I ran really. I did that. I feel like I could have done better. I did. It's late. I was like, if I get done with it quicker, maybe my roommate won't listen. Anyways, so we're gonna do some boyfriend experience. Everyone gets a boyfriend experience. This is the one time you're getting it this year. This is your Christmas gift. Let me get the romantic music. I have 5 minutes to improvise a romantic scene. What Kaz do you guys want to be your which Kaz do you want to be your boyfriend? Which Kaz character are we looking at here? Who This is gonna be the most cliche bullshit. I hope you guys understand that. No, Death. You get one bruv. You get one bruv. There's no bruv. Why does everyone want the Gooner? Why do people like the Gooner? Come on, guys. Why? Why do you all want him? Death, you got a 20-minute reading of the Telltale Heart with the bruv. How does this make sense? Okay, alright, fine. Okay, alright, okay. Fine, you're getting... Okay, Gooner. Fine, you're getting y'all are getting Mega Gooner. You're getting Mega Gooner. Alright. Are we good with Mega Gooner? Are we good? Okay. Yep, MGK Mega Gooner Kaz on the mic. Ah. All right, I gotta figure something out here. Let's get the ambient music here. There's a swell for this one. It's 5 minutes long. I gotta drink some water. Let me get some fake tears and some fake tears. Okay. I gotta think real quickly. I need. I need to think of where does this one end? Where does this end? Where's the natural place for these eyes? What is my backstory? How does this? Dude, what's the name? Oh, fuck, I need a name. Okay, I have the bit. I have the bit. I know what to do. Okay, we're doing this. All right. Let me make sure I can get my. Okay. Put this up front. Let's hope I don't sputter out in the middle of this one. Okay. Let's see. Need to also. Do I have a background here that works for this? I don't. Ah, I thought I had an airport. This is gonna be worse. I'll have to figure this out. I can work with this. I can work with this. Let me in! Let me in! You're still there, right? Fuck, what's your name? Cece? Cece. Cece, let me in here! Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay, you didn't leave. I was really wondering why you chose to take the route out the library instead of, the car. But, you never really were someone to take the usual route, okay? And you know what? I don't care. I don't care about how weird you are. I don't care that sometimes you do your hair in triple ponytails where one's facing out directly in front like you're a rhinoceros and the other two are making a weird V like you're trying to look like an alien. It just looks good on you. I can't even lie. I think it's hot. I don't care that when we go to movies, you sing along to the music. Because who cares if it's rude? You sing really fucking good, dude. You really do. You really do. And when I wake up at night, and you're also singing, honestly, a little pitchy, but it's getting there, and you're trying. And I wish I could do that. I've been too scared. All the time, all of my life, I've been scared of being weird. Because I can't run from it. It's not my fault that I'm a fucking zombie. It's not my fault that I got Frankensteined into 3 fucking pieces and brought back together like a fucking monster. And it's not my fault that I fell in love with you. On that day, in the lab, under this goddamn library, this cursed fucking library. And I know there's a crowd out there. And that crowd wants me dead. And you know what? Sometimes I want to be dead too. But the only person I would want to live for is standing right here in front of me. Cece, it's you. Before I met you, I was just lying around. Literally. You see that jar back there? That's where my arm used to be. And it was cold and wet and damp. And then you took me out of there. And my hands, they're warm. I didn't think I could do that. And ever since you left, they're cold. They're so cold, Cece. And I've tried everything. I've tried everything people have told me to do. I've tried blankets, I've tried jackets, I've mitts, I've tried gloves. I've tried putting on a hot stove. And yes, it burned. It burned really bad. I mean, I guess it looks like it burned. My hands actually charred black, but it doesn't matter because I don't feel the warmth I feel when it's these 5 disfigured phalanges wrapped around yours. And you're saying, you know, Kaz, most of the time when people are holding my hand, they get really sweaty. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that's kind of gross. But when I'm with you, my hand just feels like my hand. And I think that's beautiful. I think it's so beautiful. Because I don't even know if this is my hand. It was someone else's hand. Maybe I'm a million different people. But the one I want to be the most is the one when I'm with you. And that's not going to change. So, before these townspeople, before they knock down the door with their pitchforks and their torches and their 12 gauges, I'm gonna ask you, will you run away with me? I don't know where. I don't know for how long. It could be forever. It could be another day. It could be a week. Someone's probably gonna catch us, but I'd rather spend a single moment with you, my undying hand in your live hand, than a lifetime without you. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Are you making fun of me? You know I can't tear up. It's really... No. What? Wait, see? What's happening? Why are my eyes... What's... My eyes are wet. Okay. We good? How'd that go? Yeah. Thank you. Let me get back in my chair because I was sitting down for that one, actually. Like I was on the ground so I could move my face and would track better. Yeah. No, I legitimately I was like, well, I know how I'm gonna end the stream. It's gotta end like that. Okay, all right. So I've got some work I probably gotta do for actual work because I left early to go to the mall and get like myself like a gift. I got myself Sprigatito, a thing for that. But if you guys would be so kind, would you like to raid into a dear friend of ours after this? Let me find her channel.
You have...
Yeah, she's there. All right. Okay, please, if you guys like any of this, I'd really appreciate if you went to her channel, give her a hello. We're gonna go to Cecily. So just drop a Kaz attack. Super was asking for it. I was like, well, let's get one confession out of the way, and then let's call it a night because I think we actually hit 2 hours right now. We did, yay. So I'm here for like 3 more days, 3 more streams. I think maybe 2 or 3 more streams. So it's gonna be either Pokemon tomorrow or Hollow Knight, if that's okay with y'all. But yeah, if you guys could just hop over there, say hi. I will see you there because we gotta support our Sonic fans. All right. My name is KazCassidy. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you later. Bye. It's a bottom sandwich?